Do you understand English, but freeze when you try to speak? Do the words disappear, even when you know them? You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just stuck in the wrong method. In school, they teach you grammar rules, but they don't teach you how to feel safe when speaking. They don't teach you how to practice in real life, or how to build fluency from your real story. That's why this video is different. In this one video, you'll follow 100 real-life English stories, short, slow, and true. You'll hear simple sentences about daily life. You'll shadow them. You'll repeat them. And something powerful will happen. English will stop feeling like a stranger. This is not just practice. It's transformation, one small sentence at a time. So press play, follow with your heart, and speak with me from the inside out. She woke up late again. The alarm didn't ring. Or maybe she just didn't hear it. Her eyes opened slowly, and her heart was already racing. Oh no, she thought, I'm late again. She wanted to go back to sleep, but life doesn't wait. He sat on the edge of his bed, hair messy, eyes half closed. The room felt cold, quiet, empty. He didn't want to start the day, but deep inside, he knew something had to change. Maybe today could be different. She went to the kitchen. No time for breakfast, just coffee. Strong, hot, and fast. Her hands were shaking a little. Not from fear, but from the speed of everything. She whispered to herself, one day, mornings will feel good. He looked in the mirror. His face looked tired. He hadn't slept much, but he smiled, just a little, because today he remembered to say something simple. Good morning, me. Small, but strong. A soft way to start again. Some mornings feel easy. Others feel like a storm. But every morning is a chance to speak one sentence out loud. A chance to listen to one slow English video. A chance to believe I'm learning even if it's slow. Want to practice English in the morning? Here's a simple trick. While brushing your teeth, think in English. Say in your mind, today I will try. I will speak, even if it's not perfect. One step is enough. That's real fluency. Use the morning to connect with yourself, not your perfect self, your real self, the one who tries, the one who fails but still shows up. Open your window. Breathe. Say out loud, it's a new day, I can try again. And maybe the morning will still be crazy. Maybe the coffee will still be the only breakfast. But now something is different. Now there's one small voice in your mind saying, let's speak today. Just one sentence. What happens next? The bus was late again. 10 minutes, maybe 15. She stood there, holding her bag tight. The wind touched her face, but her mind was louder. I hope I'm not too late. I hope today goes better. Still she waited, because that's what we do. He looked at the people around him, some with headphones, some with tired eyes. No one talked, but they were all going somewhere. Some to work, some to school, all with stories, all with quiet hopes. She didn't get a seat. She had to stand. The bus moved fast, then slow, then fast again. Her hand held the rail. Her body moved with the bumps. But her mind, it was on her phone, listening to English, repeating softly. No one heard, but it mattered. Going to work isn't just about the job, it's about surviving mornings, traffic, delays, worries. But what if that time could be your secret practice? What if the bus became your classroom? Just one sentence a day, out loud or in your mind. He passed the same bakery, the same shop, the same people every day. But today, something felt different. He saw the world in English. There's a boy with a backpack. She is drinking tea. Simple, yes, but powerful. Don't wait for study time. Use real time, waiting for the train. Describe what you see. A man is reading the newspaper. The train is late again. Speak it in your mind, or whisper it. Your fluency grows when you use your day. The ride was long today, but she didn't waste it. She did shadowing, quietly, softly, just moving her mouth with the words. I'm going to work. The bus is full. I'm standing, but I'm learning. It wasn't loud, but it was brave. And when she got off the bus, the noise came back. Cars, horns, people talking fast. But something had changed. Her brain had already started speaking, even before she opened her mouth, and now it was time to face the world, one sentence at a time. She sat alone at the cafe. Just her, a sandwich and a cup of tea. No noise, no talking, just quiet, and honestly, it felt nice. She took a deep breath. Peace doesn't always come with people. He opened his lunchbox at work. Rice, vegetables, a small piece of fruit, nothing special. But he smiled. I made this myself. That small pride, it fed more than his stomach. It fed his confidence. Sometimes the best break is not food, it's silence. She didn't want to talk. Just sit, just breathe, just listen to one slow English audio. No pressure, just words like soft rain in the mind. Coffee breaks are small but powerful. You don't need 1 hour to learn, you need one sentence. Sip, shadow, breathe. I drink coffee, I feel calm, I listen, I learn. That's a 3-minute lesson already. He heard 2 co-workers talking. Fast English. He didn't understand everything, but he heard one word. Weekend. He smiled. That one word made him feel part of the moment. That's progress. Want to practice during lunch? Here's a simple idea. Describe your food. I have pasta. It is hot. It tastes good. Then describe how you feel. I'm relaxed. I'm enjoying this. Speak it softly, or just mouth it. That's still practice. She laughed with her team. Someone told a silly joke. She didn't understand it all, but she laughed anyway. Connection doesn't need perfect English. It needs courage to stay present, to feel the moment. And after lunch, after tea, after the last cookie, she felt lighter. Not just in her stomach, but in her heart. Because she was part of the world. Speaking or not, she belonged. And soon, a small win would come. She said one sentence in English today. Just one. At the shop. To a stranger. Her hands were shaking, but she said it. And the woman understood. That moment felt bigger than a test. He smiled after sending one email in English. It was short, just a few lines, but he checked every word, and when he clicked send, he felt something strange, like pride, quiet but deep. Sometimes progress is invisible. You listen to a video, you repeat a sentence, you don't feel different, but then one day you understand someone on the street, and you think, did I just get that? Yes, you did. She watched a slow English video on the bus. At the end, she whispered one sentence. I'm learning even when I feel stuck. That sentence wasn't from the video. It was from her, and it mattered more than anything else. Want to feel progress? Try this. Record your voice today. Just say 5 simple lines. I woke up late. I made coffee. I went to work. Listen to it next week. You'll hear it. That little change, that growing strength. A small win can be silly. He remembered the word banana today, in the middle of a sentence, in front of his co-workers. They smiled. He laughed. It wasn't perfect English, but it was real, and real matters. Sometimes the win is not speaking, it's staying in the room, staying in the conversation, even when you don't understand everything. She didn't run, she didn't freeze, she stayed. That's courage. And small joys, they're everywhere, in a warm tea, in a smile, in one English word used at the right time. These are not small, these are signs. You are not lost, you are on the path, and soon the next lesson arrives. Did you enjoy the content and it made a difference for you? Click on Super Thanks and support our work. She said the wrong word again. Everyone looked at her. Her face got hot. She wanted to disappear. But then someone smiled. Someone said, "It's okay." And she realized the world didn't end. He forgot how to say ticket. He stood there at the counter, frozen. The man waited. He panicked. Then he pointed and said, "1 for train." The man nodded. It worked. It wasn't perfect, but it worked. Mistakes feel heavy. They bring old voices. You're not good enough. You'll never speak well. But those voices are lies. You're learning. And learning is messy. Always has been. Always will be. She laughed after her mistake. Not because it was funny, But because she didn't freeze, she stayed. She even corrected herself. That's growth. And that laugh, that was healing. Want to learn from your mistakes? Try this. After you say something wrong, repeat it the right way. Say it softly. Say it again. No, I went. That correction rewires your brain. Slowly, powerfully. He used to avoid speaking. Too scared, too ashamed. But now he speaks. Slowly, quietly, with small mistakes. But each word builds a new self. One that's not afraid to try again tomorrow. Don't be afraid to sound wrong. Be afraid of staying silent forever. Fluency doesn't grow in silence. It grows in trial, in messy, human, beautiful English. The kind that gets better with every small fall. So today, if you say it wrong, good. That means you tried. That means your mouth moved. That means your brain is building new paths. And soon, one of those wrong sentences will become a very right moment. She needed eggs and milk, just 2 things, but when she got to the counter, she froze. The cashier smiled and said, "Hello." She smiled back, and forgot every English word. Her mind went blank, but she stayed. That's progress. He practiced before going in. "Where are the bananas? How much is this?" He whispered the questions on the bus, again and again. When he entered the store, his heart beat fast, but his voice was ready. Shopping is great for practice. You don't need long sentences, just small, useful phrases. "Excuse me, I'm looking for rice. Can I pay by card?" These are survival phrases, and everyone is a win. She dropped her wallet. Coins on the floor. People watched. Her face turned red. But the cashier helped her. No judgment, just kindness. Sometimes your English improves because people are kind, not because you're perfect. Want to build English in shops? Use labels. Read them slowly. Say them out loud. Tomatoes, bread, chicken. Then ask yourself, what can I say about this? I want chicken. I like bread. I need tomatoes. Speak it. Own it. He forgot how to say receipt. He said, "That paper, please." The woman laughed softly and said, "Oh, receipt." "Yes, thank you," he smiled. He walked out with the paper, and with new confidence. You don't need perfect grammar to buy bananas. You need courage to speak. You need the will to try. Every shop visit is a real-life lesson, and you don't need a classroom for that. And next time, when she grabs her bag and walks to the store, she smiles a little. Because now, it's not just shopping. It's learning. It's real English. And something small always happens that grows her just a little more. Her phone rang. It was her best friend. She almost didn't answer. She felt too tired, but she picked up. "Hey," she said, and that one small word opened a soft, honest conversation. 10 minutes later, she felt lighter. He met an old friend for coffee. They talked slowly. Not about big things, just life, just how the week felt. "I'm tired. Work is hard, but I'm okay." Sometimes simple words are enough, and they connect hearts more than big ones. She wanted to practice English with her friend, but she felt shy. "What if I sound stupid?" Her friend smiled and said, "Try. I'm here." They laughed. They made mistakes, but they spoke, and it felt brave and beautiful. Friendship isn't about perfect English. It's about feeling safe. If someone listens to your words with kindness, that's a true friend. And if you can speak, even with mistakes, you're already winning. Want to start practicing English with a friend? Choose one topic, something small. How was your day? What did you eat? Keep it light. Take turns. Don't correct too much. Just enjoy the rhythm. He was nervous to call a friend abroad, but he prepared 3 short sentences. He said them slowly. His friend replied with patience. The call was short but powerful. After he hung up, he felt proud and closer. One sentence can open a door. "How are you? I missed you. Let's talk again soon." These are small sentences, but they hold deep meaning. They carry care. They remind you you're not alone. And maybe tomorrow she'll send a voice message. Maybe he'll call again. Maybe they'll mix English with their own language. And that's okay, because connection is not about the language. It's about the feeling it brings. She didn't want to talk today. No reason, no big drama, just tired. Her heart felt full and her mind felt heavy. So she put on her headphones, pressed play, and just listened. No pressure, just English like soft rain. He sat alone after work. The lights were low. His body was tired, but his thoughts were louder. Am I doing enough? Why is this so hard? He didn't answer the questions. He just breathed. Sometimes that's the answer. Not all tiredness lives in the body. Some is in the soul, in the silence after hard days, in the pause between words. And that's okay. Some days, silence is the medicine. Don't fight it, just rest with it. Want to keep learning on quiet days? Try this, don't speak, just listen. Just repeat softly in your mind. I'm tired. It's okay. I can rest today. That too is English. That too is practice. She sat on her bed and watched the ceiling. Her phone played a slow English story. No notes, no pressure, just the sound, the rhythm, the gentle feeling of, I'm still learning, even now. That was enough. He used to feel guilty on tired days. I should study. I'm lazy. But now, he says, I'm human. He drinks tea. He listens to 3 slow sentences. He closes his eyes. He lets them sink in. That's fluency too. Tired doesn't mean weak. Quiet doesn't mean lost. It means your body and mind are asking for something softer. So give it. Wrap yourself in kind English, not loud lessons, just warm, simple words. And when you feel ready again, when your eyes open wider, when your voice feels stronger, English will still be here, waiting, soft and kind, just like you've always needed. It was Sunday morning, no alarm, no rush, just quiet. She opened her window and felt the breeze. Birds were singing. She didn't say anything, but she listened. That was enough. He went for a walk. No phone, just footsteps, just trees, just the sound of the wind. He thought, maybe this is what peace feels like. And for the first time in days, he smiled for no reason. On weekends, you don't need big plans. You need real moments. A book, a song, a slow English video, a shadowing practice, 1 sentence at a time. This is how fluency grows, during calm, not chaos. She cleaned her room while listening to English, slowly, repeating some lines out loud. I clean the floor. I feel good. I like my clean space. It wasn't just cleaning. It was connection. He sat in a park with a notebook. He didn't write much, just a few words in English. Green tree, soft wind, happy dog. Simple words, but they opened his eyes. English wasn't just in books. It was in life. Want to enjoy your weekend and learn English? Try this. Describe your day in 5 lines. I woke up late. I had tea. I watched a movie. I listened to music. I felt calm. Speak it. Whisper it. Write it. That's fluency. She watched a slow movie with English subtitles. She paused, repeated a line, smiled. It wasn't fast learning, but it felt good. And that feeling is the real teacher. Joy brings memory. And when Monday comes again, she may feel tired. He may feel stress return. But now they carry something different inside. A small flame of calm. A soft voice that says, I can keep going. She watched a slow English video today. Not because she had to, but because she wanted to. She repeated each sentence softly. Her mouth moved slowly. Her brain felt tired, but her heart felt proud. He didn't have much time, just 10 minutes before dinner, but he listened to 3 sentences. I am learning. I am trying. I am improving. He whispered each one, not perfect, but powerful. Daily learning doesn't need to be long, it needs to be honest. 1 minute of focus is better than 1 hour of pressure. 1 sentence spoken with care is better than 10 spoken with fear. Want to feel stronger in English? Do this. Every day, say 1 new sentence out loud. Record it. Then say it again tomorrow, and again the next day. Watch how your voice changes. Watch how your courage grows. She writes 1 sentence in her notebook each night, nothing big, just 1 line. I listened today. I said a new word. I tried again. After 1 month, she has 30 sentences and 30 reasons to feel proud. He used to think progress meant big jumps. Now he knows. It's small steps every day, a shadowed sentence, a short note, a moment of understanding. These are not small. These are the path. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about showing up. It's about trying again. It's about saying, I'm not fast, but I'm steady. That is how fluency grows, gently, daily, with heart. And every day you practice, even for 5 minutes, you're not just learning English. You're changing your life. You're becoming someone who shows up, someone who speaks, someone who believes again. You just practiced 100 real stories in English. That's not small. That's amazing. Now ask yourself, which sentence felt true for you? Which moment made you smile or think, that's my life? This is not the end. It's the beginning of something real. What if you practiced like this every day, just 5 minutes? What if you stopped waiting for perfect English and started using your real English? Fluency doesn't come from pressure. It comes from presence, from showing up again tomorrow. So please, will you speak again with me tomorrow? Tell me in the comments, which story was your favorite? Which part felt like your real life? And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you never miss a new video and you keep growing your voice, one story at a time.